Back to the next video. In this video I will show you how you can do the interactive image segmentation using MediaPipe in native Android application. So let's get started. So first let me show you guys the output. Also I'm using XML layout, I'm not using Jetpack Compose. If you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well, but I think it's much easier to do it via XML layout because mostly it is business logic and not related to UI any which ways. So I have this floating action button. I'll click on it. It has two options: import an image from gallery as well as take a picture. So I'll just import an image from gallery. I'll just select this particular image which I have, and here you can see nothing happens. So you will have to click on the image, so somewhere. So I'll just select the background, and once I select the background, okay, so here you can see it has I'm not sure if you guys can see it, so it has applied some overlay to rest of the part of the image. So it is little bit confused, like it sees like it assumes that this is a separate background, this is a separate background, this is a separate thing, this is a separate thing. So now I will select the lady inside this particular image. So here you can see now it has applied the overlay to the entire background, and the lady in the image is clearly visible. Same we can do via take photo as well. So I'll just click on this plus, take a picture. I'll just take my picture. Okay, I'll just click on OK, and I'll just select my face, and here you can see rest of the background is overlaid. So hopefully you got the point. This is how interactive segmentation works. So first you need to go to this particular URL, and you need to download this particular model over here, the Magic Touch one. This other one, okay, so this is the only one, sorry, I thought there was some other one as well. So just click on this Magic Touch and it will download the model for you. So inside your Android project, first you need to right click, new folder, assets folder, and just click on finish. I have already created it, and inside the assets folder you need to drag and drop the Magic Touch.tf light model. Okay, then you need to go to Android manifest.xml, and here we need to add this uses feature of Android hardware camera. Okay, because I'm not using camera X, I'm just have I added those dependencies? I think we don't require these dependencies, sorry about this. I'll just remove it. So here you just need uses feature of Android hardware camera. We are not using camera X. And here after this activity ends, you need to provide this provider as well. This is again required for camera. Because we are opening the camera app, we are not embedding camera inside our application, right? So here is we have to write this file provider as well, and here you need to reference this file paths XML file. So inside the XML folder you need to create this file paths.xml, and inside that you need to add this particular bit of code. Okay, then inside build.gradle.kts you need to add this MediaPipe task vision dependency. Now Android Studio gets little bit confused. It tells us that the latest version is this one, but this is not the latest. The latest is 10.26. so if you want to see the latest, you can just go to GitHub repository over here, and here you can see inside releases. So that is the latest 10.26. so make sure, okay, sorry about this. So and then you can just click on sync now, and it will download the dependencies for you. Then if you see, first you need to create this Kotlin file called overlay view. Now this I have just copy pasted it from the documentation, so even I am not good at this. So first you can just add this imports, then you have to add this mask, bitmap, selected point, overlay color, then the selected paint, all of this. Again I'm not good at this, so I'll simply scroll through this. Feel free to pause the video and just copy this code. And then here we call the set mask result as well, and here we call set selected position, and here we just call clear all. Then this is for overlay view, then this is for the interactive segmentation helper. Again these are all the imports. This is the class interactive segmentation helper. Here is our listener, here we add the segmenter, here is our bitmap, here we set up our interactive segmenter, here we call close as well as make it as null. Then here is our base options.builder, and here we set the model asset path as well. Then we do base options builder.build, then we do interactive segmenter, pass the base option category mask, and confidence mask I have kept it as false. Here we add the error as well as result listener. Then we do options builder.build, here is our initialize it, and inside catch we just send the error back to on error listener. Then here we set input image, here is input image assigned. Then here we segment it as well. Then here we return segmented results, okay, and here we return segmented error. And here, in case if you have changed the name of your TensorFlow Lite model, make sure you change it over here as well. Then this is the data class for result bundle, and these are the listeners for it. Next, you need to go to layout activity underscore main. So here it's pretty simple. All I have done is that I have taken one image view first for displaying the image. Then this is the overlay which we have created via Kotlin. Make sure you replace this with your own package name followed by dot overlay. Okay, and it should be the same width and height as that of our image view. Then here is our text view which I have taken as well to guide the user to take a picture. So I'll show you the strings.xml as well. Then here is our floating action button which I have taken. Okay, and here I have also assigned some drawables as well, which I will show you. Okay, and this is another floating action. So this is the extended floating action button, and which clicks on it, you will show this one, the take picture one. Else this is the text view for that take picture. Else the import from gallery one, and this is the text view for that as well. Now to quickly show you guys, inside drawable I have just added few images like this one, base camera, then this base image, then this is already present by default. So this one I have added add, this is also present, and this MediaPipe logo I have added. Okay, then inside strings.xml, these are all the strings which I have added. So if you want, you can copy paste that as well. And inside colors.xml, I have just added this particular color which I am using, I think, inside overlay view Kotlin file. Then you just need to go to main activity over here, and here firstly you just have to write all these imports. So feel free to pause the video and just copy all these imports. And here we implement the interactive segmentation listener dot interactive segmentation listener helper.listener, sorry. Then here is our image view. So here I have just created all the views which are present inside our activity underscore main.xml file. Then here we have one variable for interactive segmentation helper, and here we just check whether floating action button are visible or not, and this is one for our picture URI. So this method gets called once you pick an image. So once you have an image, we convert it to a bitmap. Okay, and then we just set that bitmap, and then we just call set input image passing the bitmap, and if all floating action buttons are visible, we just change the state, and we change the visibility of our text view as well. And here is for picking image. So again we just call get content. Once we have the bitmap, we just set the bitmap to our image segmentation. We set the input image as well, and same thing for floating action button and text view. And inside on create, firstly we initialize all the components, then we call interactive segmentation helper, then here we call fab state change, then we initialize our listener as well as initialize our touch as well. Then here we call create clear overlap result, so where we just do clear all as well as set image bitmap. Then inside the init listener, we just call add fab.set on click listener, and depending on that we just change the visibility of floating action button. And inside take picture.set on click listener, we just call clear overlap result. Here we get the picture URI, and we just do take picture launcher dot launch. Then we call pick picture dot set on click listener clear overlap result, and just do pick image launcher dot launch. Then this is for initializing the touch, which we were doing when we selected an image. Again I have copy pasted it from documentation, so I'll simply scroll through this. Okay, and these are the fab state change floating action. Okay, this is how we do the get image URI. So we get the file out of it, then we do file provider.get URI from file. This is for showing error, this is for converting a URI to bitmap. Okay, and this is once we get an error, we show the error as well. And here inside on results, once we have it, we just send those results to our overlap view. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any confusion, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.